Good day everyone, I'm Joshua Rapel. For today's video, we'll be discussing with regards to the Marpol Annex 5 and 6. So first, let us know what is Marpol Conventions. Marpol Convention is the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships, or Marpol is the main international conventions covering prevention of pollution for the marine environment by ships from operational or accidental causes. The Marpol Convention was adopted on November 2, 1973 at IMO. The Protocol of 1978 was adopted in response to a spate of tanker accident in 1976 and 1977. As the 1973 Marpol Conventions had not yet entered into force, the 1978 Marpol Protocol observed the parent conventions and combined instrument entered into force October 2, 1983. In 1997, a protocol was adopted to amend the conventions and a new Annex 6 was added which entered into force on 19 May 2005. Marpol has been updated by amendments through the years. The conventions include regulations aimed in preventing and minimizing pollution from ships, both accidental pollution and that from routine operations, and currently includes 6 technical annexes, special areas with strict controls on operational discharge are included in most annexes. Marpol Annex 5 Regulation for the Prevention of Pollutions by Garbage from Ships came into force on 31 December 1988. It specifies the distance from land in which materials may be disposed of and subdivides different types of garbage and marine debris. Garbage from ships can be just as deadly to marine life as oil and chemicals. The greatest danger comes from plastic, which can float for years. Fish and marine mammals can in some cases mistake plastic for food, and they can also become trapped in plastic ropes, nets, bags, and other items. Even such innocuous items as the plastic rings used to hold cans of beer and drinks together. Under Marpol Annex 5, garbage includes all kinds of food, domestic and operational waste, all plastic cargo residues, incinerator, ashes, cooking oil, fishing gears, and animal carcasses generated during the normal operation of the ships and liable to the dispose of continuously or periodically. Garbage does not include fresh fish and parts therefore generated as a result of fishing activities undertaken during the voyage, or as the result of aquaculture activities. Marpol Annex 6 Prevention of Air Pollution from Ships, which came into force on 19 May 2005, governs into control of the discharge of noxious substances from ships' diesels. It is applicable to ship diesels with a power larger than 130 kW, built and installed since 1st in January 2000. The regulation limits discharges into the atmosphere at volatile organic compounds from tanker cargoes, sulfur oxides from the combustion of fuel oils, and nitrogen oxide from the diesel engines. With regard to ozone depleting substances, the deliberate discharge is prohibited. New installations which contain ozone depleting substances are prohibited on all ships. Marpol was developed through the International Maritime Organization, or IMO, a United Nations agency that deals with the maritime safety and security, as well as the prevention of marine pollution from ships. Marpol is the main international agreement covering all types of pollution from ships. Air pollution from ships is specifically addressed in Annex 6 of the Marpol Treaty. Annex 6 includes requirements applicable to the manufacturer's certifications in the operation of vessels and engines, as well as fuel quality used in vessels in the waters of United States. The international air pollution requirements of Annex 6 establish limits on nitrogen oxide emissions and require the use of fuel with lower sulfur content, protecting, protecting people's health in the environment by reducing ozone producing pollutions, which can cause smog and aggravate asthma. The requirements apply to vessels operating in U.S. waters as well as ships operating with 200 nautical miles off the coast of North America, as also known as North America Emission Control Area. Although air pollution from ships does not have the direct cause and effect associated with, for example, an oil spill incident, it causes a cumulative effect that contributes to the overall air quality problems encountered by pollution in many areas and also affect the natural environment such as cloud acid rain. And that's all. Thank you.